So you have read the title correct. There is a good chance that we'll be seeing the Ray Gun Mark III return in a future DLC within Black Ops 3 Zombies, and in this video I'm going to be explaining the evidence that we have so far, which could definitely suggest that this could be happening. Now, the Eisendrache is littered with a ton of different hidden cipher messages around the map. There are literally tons of them, and we have quite a few which talk about a brand new group that we're going to be seeing within the storyline of Black Ops 3 Zombies, who is called Division 9. Now, we don't know much about this Division 9 at the moment, but based off these two cipher messages we can start to build a little bit of a backstory for them. So the first message is Division 9 has completed the resurrection of the ancient beast for your eastern front. We expect Group 935 to reciprocate the favour. Now this cipher message here shows that Division 9 is a group who is aligned with Group 935. They are very similar to Group 935 and have very similar goals and interests. Now this second hidden cipher gives us a little bit of information about the future DLC maps, definitely leading to this island map where we have a message which says, after the success at the Rising Sun facility, Division 9 is moving with Phase 2. The island facility is now operational and initial testing is underway. Now breaking this down, it looks like Division 9 worked at the Rising Sun facility, which if you aren't aware is the map Shino Numa from Call of Duty World at War. Now they mention the island facility, which we'll definitely be seeing as a DLC 2, 3 or 4. I'm hoping it will be DLC 2 as there is so many references to the island that it kind of makes sense for it to be the next DLC, and this will be taking place somewhere near the island of Pompeii, and we can base that off the coordinates from the paper scrap in Shadows of Evil. Now you're probably wondering, what has this got to do with the Ray Gun Mark III? Now if you remember, Shino Numa is where Maxis found the designs for the original ray gun. So a group which aren't Group 935 were the first group to actually develop the ray gun, and Maxis simply stole those designs from the Rising Sun facility, and this can be proven true by looking in the Black Ops 1 server files in the terminal. Now to access this on the Black Ops 1 terminal, we actually have to access an account name of Dr. Vannevar Bush. Now we need to get onto the Dreamland remote server, so the VBush account uses a non-secure password which is Majestic1, which is an alternate name for the MJ12 program. Now that we're logged in, we can access the Dreamland server, and one of the text documents on the server is actually a titled document called Servant 800359, which says Ray Gun Summary, prototype developed by Dr. Ludwig Maxis. The origin of that is the Doris facility, and it's based on designs seized from the Rising Sun facility at Shino Numa. Powered by Element 115, Ray Gun works on microwave technology and discharges a burst of green plasma energy between 220 and 230 volts. Second generation, currently under development by H. Porter to reduce excessive peripheral damage. That right there basically proves that Dr. Maxis and Group 935 were not the first people to actually create the original designs for the ray gun, but it was the designs that Maxis stole, which he then based those designs off to create his own prototype version, which you've been using ever since the days of Nakda and Toten. Obviously the second generation was under development by H. Porter, because when we upgrade the ray gun it's called the Porter's X2 ray gun right there, but now we have the third cipher. So we've established that Group 935 aren't exactly the ones that originally created the ray gun, they were from stolen designs. And this cipher I've covered on my channel, but we're talking from a character who we've not seen before in Zombies since Shino Numa, which is Peter McCain, a kind of spy that was sent to Verrucht, and unfortunately after escaping from Verrucht and trying to go into Shino Numa, he of course crashed his parachute through the roof and was the hanging man that you saw in the spawn room. But anyway, the cipher he left on the map was mission log entry 45. I'm over the site looking down through the open door. I can see weird distortion below me like a localized aurora borealis. I would normally cancel the operation, but we don't have time. Luckily I've taken experimental weaponry version 3 that no one has seen before from my previous mission. Never say never, Peter. From the end of that cipher there, we can guess that he is talking about the third version of the ray gun right there. He calls it experimental weaponry version 3. We know that originally Maxis stole the designs for the first one, and it seems we're here with Peter where he has stolen the third version of the ray gun, which seems to be completely finished, and he says that no one has seen it before from his previous mission. I don't think Peter would word it as no one has seen it before from his previous mission if Group 935 were the creators of this ray gun, there is a very good chance a outside group which we aren't aware of, or this Division 9, were the original creators of this third ray gun which he has stolen. There's a good chance as well that because Division 9 were at the Rising Sun facility before, they could have been the original creators of the original ray gun, which then Maxis went and stole those designs and altered them to work with Element 115. I don't know, but I feel there is a very good chance that we'll be seeing the ray gun Mark III at some point during Black Ops 3's DLC season, as Division 9 are known for creating very flamboyant and crazy weaponry. Part of the existence of the group is to create weaponry to help win the war, and in Takio's secret note on Der Eisendrache, it speaks at quite length about some of the crazy weaponry that they are using on the island facility. Some of you may think this is a far-fetched idea, but I think it is completely plausible, especially with all the facts I've presented to you in this video. Treyarch did introduce the ray gun Mark II in the third DLC pack for Black Ops 2 Zombies, but there's not been a real explanation in the story of how that actually came to be. I still don't think there is an explanation now, and I think Treyarch came to a bit of a difficult halt in trying to actually explain it, which is why they've never done so, but this makes a lot of sense because it's been introduced through the story and through these hidden messages, so it makes complete sense for these to actually come to fruition and for us to see this third ray gun appear. Let me know what you think about all of these findings down below in the comment section, but if you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like rating and share it around with your friends, as that would be absolutely awesome. I do want to give a big shout out to Will Jones 1989 over on the Call of Duty Zombies Reddit for originally finding all of this information and putting it together in a simple comment to a thread. I will link that down below in the description for you guys to go and look at, but thank you very much, man. But if you enjoyed the video, let me know and I'll catch you in another one very, very soon.